Hi guys, welcome back to Challenge Central. I'm Katie and this is episode 3 of Create This Book 2. And real quick before we get into the episode, I just have 2 quick things I want to say. Number 1, we reached 50 subscribers on this channel. Thank you guys so much for doing that. And my 50 subscribers special video will be out next Friday, so look forward to that. There'll be an awesome video celebrating it. So my second thing I wanted to mention just real quick is that if you guys are getting tired of Create This Book, this is the 3rd episode in a row we've had put out. There will be more non-Create This Book episode content coming out, but there will also be more Create This Book content. I'm going to try to do an even balance. So next week and the week after that are not going to be Create This Book, but then the week after that will be Create This Book. So don't worry, you'll be seeing more Create This Book, but you'll also be seeing some more other type of videos if you're not a huge Create This Book person. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this long intro, and I hope you enjoy today's episode. Get into it. Hello guys, I am back with Create This Book 2, episode 3. Let me go shut the door. So the prompt I chose to start off with today is create a pedestal. Put something unusual on this pedestal. And the reason I wanted to do this one next is because I saw this prompt and I'm like, what the heck? Like, what am I supposed to do for this? So I kind of want to get out of the way in a sense, but I also kind of feel like actually I might have something cool idea to put on this. So yeah, we're gonna solidify my idea and put something on this pedestal now. So I'm starting out with separate pieces of paper and drawing this button that says space generator on it with a finger pressing the button. This is kind of a weird idea, but for some reason I had it, and so I'm basically going around the podium with this and I'm sharpieing my little design, and then we are going to be using watercolors to create the space effect. So I'm starting off with black, although it looks like gray on this paper, and then I'm going to be adding blue and purple to it to add and make it a little bit more dynamic so it's not just plain black. And I really think that turned out good, and it really added a nice spacey, I guess, effect to the pages that I have here. Then I drew this Saturn type planet and I painted it in with watercolors, and I basically just made it look like a Saturn. It's like a relatively realistic kind of painting, and I did gray for the outside rings and the inside ring, and then I did a little browny yellowy kind of color for the middle of the rings. And yeah, I ended up really liking how this looked. I think it looks pretty realistic, and yeah, I don't know, I really like it. And then after I finished doing that, I cut it out a little bit on the lines, I guess. And then I added the stars into the background, and I found this way to pinch the paintbrush to flick it on there to make it look like stars that my friend taught me, and that made it look pretty cool. And then once I did all of that and cleaned up some of the mess I made around my desk, I glued it right onto the page, and I think it turned out pretty nice. Then I just outlined my space generator thing and my little finger, and I think that turned out relatively realistic despite me drawing it. I mean, it's not perfect, but I don't mind it. And then I colored in the space generator, and I just want to tell you before you see this next clip that this was not my first attempt, and I actually this is my second attempt. I had a first attempt. It did not go well. It was like an idea to have the world's first ever toilet brush. This says first ever working toilet brush, and this person's saying like, oh my gosh, look at this, world's first toilet brush, how ridiculous. And this person's saying, I mean, why do you even need glass? Who would want to touch that? I know, it is bad. So I just want to tell you that because you're going to see a little bit of that as I'm gluing this in. I don't know what my idea was, but it did not work. It did not work out. And so I went with this idea instead, and I think it looks way better. So the last step for me was just to glue this in, and I also put some white paint over to cover up those lines that I had there from my previous attempt. And yeah, here is the final page. I really like it, although it took a lot of work and a lot of stress and a little bit of redoing. I overall really like it, and I think it's a nice page. This next page says, create a semblance. Write or draw something on a separate sheet of paper, cut it up, and reassemble it in this page in a different way than you made it originally. So I decided to go Hamilton themed this page, and before you write comments, I know I went Hamilton themed for one of my pages in the last episode, but I just really like Hamilton, and for some reason it works really well as a theme for this kind of thing. Don't know why. Anyways, I am here sketching the Hamilton logo, and the Hamilton logo is Hamilton standing on top of a star, pointing up into the sky. And I don't know, I really like the logo, and I thought it'd be kind of cool for this idea if it's just like a black silhouette of the logo, kind of all mixed matched everywhere. So yeah, basically I just drew it in pencil, and surprisingly, it wasn't actually that hard to draw. I thought it would be a lot harder than it was. And then here I am going over it in Sharpie, trying to make the lines better with a ruler, kind of succeeding, kind of not. After I erased the pencil lines, I went over with a Sharpie, filling in the entire star and the entire body, Hamilton. And yeah, I think it turns out pretty cool. So once I've completely finished filling that in, I use scissors and cut it out a little bit outside the lines so it doesn't get too close and it looks a little bit nicer. And then I cut up into pieces as it is, and here are the pieces, so it's time to do a puzzle. Woo! So here I am attempting this puzzle. I gotta fit all these pieces together, so obviously this piece goes here because that's the top and the bottom, and then this piece, this big piece, does it go right there? No. Does it go, there? No. Where does it go? Does it go there? Oh, there we go. We found a match. And now this piece doesn't go there. No. Let's go down there. There we go. And then the last piece fits in right there. Yay! Anyways, in reality, we shouldn't have it in the correct placement. We should have it in the incorrect placement because that's what the instructions said. By the way, as you can see there, I put a little bit of watercolor on the page because I was going to do watercolor, and then I remembered that you shouldn't use watercolor on just the bare pages, so then I decided to go with colored pencils instead. So that spot ended up being a little bit of an issue. I had to cover it up with paper because it didn't really match the colored pencil very well, but that's okay. I figured it out eventually and covered it with a piece of paper, and it looked okay. Anyways, I know that my colored pencil right here does not look good. I don't know why I did the color pencil like this, but it just does not look very good. It does not look like a full page of background. It just looks like a bunch of streaky pencil. But it looked okay considering I had something to like distract from it, so it ended up looking okay. So yeah, what am I doing next? Oh yeah, arranging the Hamilton symbol. And I decided to do it like this. I don't really know why. This is just the direction I decided to put it in. And I really like the way that kind of looks. It's just kind of interesting, like a diagonal line. And then after that, it was time for me to write Hamilton a bunch. So I'm speeding that through because it's kind of boring. Hamilton, 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 the musical. Yeah, so, and then I just did Sharpie, and it bled through to the other page. I knew it would, but because the paper was there to protect it, it won't bleed through the other pages, and I'll just have to, like, do something with the other page so it doesn't make an issue. I don't know. I just really wanted to do it in Sharpie, so I did it in Sharpie, because I can do whatever I want in my book. So yeah, I didn't film the full page, but this is pretty much what it looks like, so yeah, there we go. Finished page. Next page says, create layers. Make this page layered by adding bits of paper, tape, ribbon, stickers, etc. I was so excited for this page and still love it. I basically just wrote layered in cursive, and I decided to go over this in black color pencil, and I'm doing like those downward stroke calligraphy things because I used to be really good at calligraphy. I still kind of am. I'm not amazing at it, but you know. So I'm going over it in black color pencil, just like so. And then I'm going in different colors, and I'm going as like the downward strokes to kind of make it like colorful. Not necessarily in rainbow order, but just kind of random, which I kind of like it that way, you know? And then after that, I did underlines, and of course I did that in rainbow because that's just necessary. So yeah, then after that, it was time to add my other things. So here's my washi tapes and normal tape, and I got some ribbon and stuff as well. This is like a random baby shower ribbon. I don't know why I had it, but yeah. Anyways, then I just basically stuck this all around. And I also had this frozen wrapping paper, by the way, which I cut out of triangles and stuck that in there. And it was so fun, and it looked so cool. So here's me doing that. The last page I'm doing this episode says create an activity log. Make a list of activities you do on a regular basis, at least once a week. So the activities I decided to do were to run, go to school, watch TV, do, in quotes, art, and make videos. So I just did some simple illustrations that have to do with each one. For run, I did a cross-country symbol because I run cross-country. For read, I did a little open book. For watch TV, I did a Disney Plus on a TV because that's pretty much what I watch these days. And then for do art, I did a pretty basic artist's easel. And then I had paintbrush and a pencil, of course, because, you know, it's not just paint. And then for make a video, I did the YouTube symbol. And then I did the titles kind of in a cool-ish way, I don't really know. And then I just outlined the boxes and colored in the background rainbow, which I sped up for you because who wants to see me making a rainbow for like 3 minutes straight? So yeah, but I honestly really like how this page turned out. Although it was very, very simple and did not take me very long at all, I think it turned out really cute and I like it a lot. So yeah, A+ for this page. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 3 of Create This Book 2. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like and comment down below what your favorite page was. And that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. Remember, next Friday, is going to be the 50 subscriber special. So yeah, I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace. Goodbye. Woo!